What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Gonna just stream myself playing Doomsday, jamming games as usual. I you know, it's fucking almost Thanksgiving here in America where we celebrate um you know, eating turkeys and taking things from Native Americans. Um Good stuff. My favorite. The only thing I'm trying different today is pulverize instead of Biforce. It's arguable if this is good because I need both of my only two mountains out to make it happen. But it's free, so there's that. I'm gonna try it. Ideally, maybe if I was gonna be playing pulverize, one of these islands would be another Volk. And I don't just run two basics, one of each basic. But I only got one Volk, so I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Past couple games I played against Dragon Stompy, I fucking got my dick kicked in. So I think it's I'm gonna I need a haymaker so I can stop getting my dick kicked in. Believe it or not, getting your dick kicked in is pretty uncomfortable. The main deck of this list is feeling really good though to me. I may try a green splash with just a single trop to facilitate it. But that's something I've been thinking about trying, and then I could play like Xanadu Swarm as an anti-blue card because I've also been struggling in the Miracles matchup. But other than that, I am feeling pretty good about the list. Although having bad game against probably one of the best decks in the format right now doesn't seem good, but I win so many game ones against Miracles and then lose my remaining games that I feel like I'm either misevaluating the matchup or I need some solid sideboard plan against it. But anyway, I'm gonna keep this. It's probably fine. It's a little shaky, a little weak to Wasteland, but it can probably get there if I don't die super fast or get blown out by some prison bullshit. Uh-oh. Basic swamp, huh? So leading on basic swamp to me screams that something bad's gonna happen to me next turn. And that makes me want to duress now. But if I could also potentially go off next turn for goblins if I preordain now to try and find the other land. So I'm gonna get aggressive. This is usually how I end up getting blown out. But when I start by saying I'm gonna get aggressive, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get aggressive and I'm gonna preordain and hope I don't get himmed or sinkholed or something. Well, that island will do the trick. So next turn I'll be able to Cabal Writ, Duress, Petal, LED, Burning Wish, Tender, or Empty, for 12 goblins. And since I did find the second land, even if I get himmed or something here, so I'm getting himmed, and it looks like it's probably Grixis control. Losing the ritual is a pain. Oh, I lost the ritual and the land. That does suck. But if I draw a dark ritual, I can still make the goblins here. Another land isn't so bad. So I could just make goblins and just hope that they don't have force. Or I could duress and then maybe 1, 2, 3. It'd only be 8 goblins. It's just not a lot of goblins. I think I'm just gonna pass. And hope to draw a ritual or another mana source next turn. So I can make an extra storm. I hope I don't just get himmed again, because that would be fucking... that would blow. Honestly, if I get himmed again, part of me would want to just scoop. Double him. Yep. Should have just fucking done it. Okay, well, I still haven't lost my business spells. That's great. It's a fucking delight. I guess my game plan now involves Past in Flames. So I'm going to get a Badlands. I'm going to Burning Wish. And grab a Past in Flames. This is where I go. And they had the Force of Will. This doesn't actually affect my plan all that much. Force Pitching Snap is good for me because theoretically means I'm not going to get Snap him next turn. So one Burning Wish ended up in the graveyard, which is like whatever. Basically, they slow me down a turn because I need a Burning Wish in my hand or graveyard to go off with Past in Flames anyway. So if I draw, let's see, if I draw a Ritual or an LED next turn, I can just make Goblins. If I draw, although potentially from that position I could try and Past in Flames, I'd have to do some math. If I drew a Ritual, I could maybe think about Past in Flames from there to try and make Goblins or something. I might just be getting bolted now. No. Another land. They got one card in hand, and I don't know what it is. But they haven't cast anything yet. Conjurer's Bauble. I think I'm going to play the Bauble because I could do a Doomsday depending on what I draw. Like if I drew Cabal Ritual. No, that would that be enough? Yeah, I think exactly Cabal Ritual. No, that still wouldn't be enough. I'm probably just going to crack the Bauble here after this. It's just a cantrip, basically. Did they cast something there, or did they just crack Fetch? They just cracked Fetch, it looks like. Maybe playing the Bauble is wrong. I probably should have just Burning Wished for Past in Flames there. So no shuffle off the Ponder. They don't cast anything. I feel like they're probably holding Force in a blue card now. There's a Ritual, though. It's a good draw. Preordain. I think I want to Preordain. Brainstorm. I'm just going to bottom. Maybe I... It's on top. Pass. I think, like, by trying to play this long game, I'm opening myself up to them finding a third hymn or a Snapcaster Mage, but by the same token, Strix. Part of me feels like my options are like, or I can play a better long game here. And finding discard would be a big help. Oh, this is my draw step. Because them holding on to two cards like that really screams Force of Will to me. So. And I don't really want to expose my only business spell here. What up, one viewer? Like, I don't know. You kind of got to walk a line between, like, are they just faking me out? Or are they eventually going to draw more discard? Or are they holding Force in a blue card? Now they get hardcast Force, so Force in a blue card, they don't need it to be the blue card. They just, they can hardcast the Force. That's a good draw, though, because, let me think here. So I'm just going to start with Burning Wish. So they're hard casting force, which I kind of anticipated. So now they at least can't have force in blue card. So now I'm going to go Dark Writ Contract. And then I whiff on all manner of business. So I'm just going to pass and hope to draw something to do before I die. Looks like they're still holding their one card. I don't know what it is. At this rate, they could snap force me. So I'm down to 7. I don't want to get bolted to death super quick here. That would be sucky. So they're just cracking everything. What are they going to do? It's possible that I should have played out my LED. I'll grab an island. Just another fucking land. I'll just pass again. Well, I'm glad that maybe I should have led with the ritual, with the contract on that turn. I'd have to go back and look. I thought if I led with the contract, I wasn't going to have enough mana to then Burning Wish. I'm going to hold off on cracking this Tarn for now. Brainstorm, that's a good draw. Come on, something. Give me something to work with here. That could be good enough. It certainly is enough Storm. They basically just have to not be holding Force of Will. I'm going to put back those two. And then I'm going to go Preordain. You have to not be holding... Yeah, did I say Force Will or Flusterstorm? Drawing the Tendrils was good here. I suppose Double Bolt is an option. If they have Double Bolt, I'm just dead. So I'd really like to find a discard spell just to have it. I don't want to open myself up to a single bolt here, though. That wouldn't feel good. But Double Bolt, Bolt K Command, all of those are things that'll kill me. And it would have killed me at 5 life, too, so I don't know what the hold up here is. There's a Duress, perfect. So, Duress. Show me what you got. Brainstorm, sure. Bolt? Did they find a second bolt? Please say they didn't just find a second bolt. They're edicting. Okay. Oh. I thought they were fucking casting that, but that was the duress in their hand. Alright, so they're dead. That was close. Just fucking give it to him here. I don't need to cast all those other spells. Alright. Get fucked. I definitely got a little lucky there. Well, Part of me feels like I got a little unlucky, but I also got a little lucky. I don't know. It's a toss-up, I guess. So in this matchup, I think what I want is Burning Wish, or Empties and Flusterstorms. And I like to cut... I think it's safe to cut a Doomsday in this matchup. Probably going to cut Rain of Filth. They usually don't have a ton of soft counters, and I don't want to be sacking my lands against them. You can cut a Burning Wish and a Preordain, or you cut 2 Preordains. Probably, I think I want to cut a Burning Wish and a Preordain. So we kind of are on the Emptied Warrens plan here, basically. One viewer. I pretty consistently have one viewer. It's better than 0. You know. Whoever you are, you're the real MVP. If it's high tide, you're the real MVP. Tired and it's cold out. It's been snowing here for the past few days. It's kind of annoying. My dog fucking doesn't like to poop in the snow. I guess she doesn't like to pee in the snow either. And she'd rather hold it for like 13 hours than actually go to the bathroom in the snow. And she'll go outside fine. She loves to play in the snow. She just won't fucking shit or piss. Let's see. This hand doesn't really do much. Gonna be a maul. This is a keeper. I guess I'll keep the Thoughtseize there. They might be starting off with Thoughtseize themselves or something. Nope. Okay. This smells like a hymn. If they have more than one hymn, though, I probably want to keep the Flusterstorm up. Like, I can Flusterstorm the first one and then Thoughtseize the second one, rather than Thoughtseize one and get hit by the second. So I think just holding up Flusterstorm is the best plan here. This hand definitely needs some help to get, to the point where it can actually do something. If I draw another black mana land, I can cast the Infernal Contract. So that's kind of my game plan here, is try and just hard cast the contract. The best case scenario would be I wouldn't have to spend the Lotus Petal to do it, but if it happens, it happens. And I won. Okay. Don't know what that was about. Did I not click OK on the brainstorm or something? Was I just sitting there like an asshole? I thought I'd clicked it. I might go back and... I don't know if I can tell that from the replay, so I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe they just they didn't find a second land. They might have been brainstorming for a second land and they didn't find it and they just scooped. They got brainstorm locked in. Didn't want to play it out. I do that sometimes. This hand looks alright. I'll keep it. I'll definitely be turn 1 Delta for basic island and ponder. Although, I'm starting down at 6. Makes me think maybe it's better to start off with one of my discard spells. Because I could potentially really cripple hand. And now that I've done that, it's definitely good. Definitely good that I started off like that. So I'll snag the Chalice, and then, not that they actually couldn't have played Chalice on turn 1, but they may have played it on 0, which would definitely still be annoying. So now I'm going to grab the 3-ball, and then I'll ponder. That Banefire is interesting. I don't really know what's going on with that. So I'm going to hope that I have a couple turns and I can set up, because I don't think just shooting off the draw 4 right now is the best plan. Could be wrong. But I do, when I cast the draw 4, I need to win, because I need to be wary of Banefire. Which is a completely fucking ridiculous thing to say. I need to be wary of Banefire. This is a legacy match, game 1. And I need to be wary of Banefire. But hopefully they just don't draw any more prison bullshit. Fuck. That's fucking annoying. God damn it. Naturally, they fucking went and found it. Alright. I'm gonna have to get aggressive. They don't have any threats right now. I guess they have a Banefire that I could die pretty quick from, but I gotta try and do something here. Actually, just the Glimmer, is that enough to now Banefire me? 3, 6, 7, 8, almost. Put me to 1. Do they have a Simian Spirit Guide or something? Yeah, they thought it was enough as well. I should just concede. They need to not have any more lands, and actually I know that they have Glimmer Void, so they have lethal next turn, so I'm just going to concede. Yeah. Well, so let's take a think. Let's have a think about that. I wouldn't have won that game even if I hadn't cast the Inferno Contract, because those 4 cards were not helpful to getting rid of their prison stuff. So, also Pulverize looking pretty bad there. Pulverize is fine against moon decks, not as good against those kinds of decks. Alright, so here I'm going to cut Rain of Filth and cut Thought Seizes, I guess. I'll try that. This has to be a mole. And I will keep this because it lets me pulverize. So I'm just going to start without cracking any fetches. Cloud Post, sure. I'll draw the LED. I'm going to crack this and get my Badlands. Play that and pass. We'll see what they do next turn. There's a Glimmer Post. That's enough to play a Trinosphere. Yep. So I'm going to draw with this. Another Burning Wish. And I guess now I'm getting Valk. Although, maybe I should have waited so that there'd just be more lands in my deck, because now I can't actually cast any spells. Is it Signet? This is just a fucking Banefire prison horseshit deck. I'd love to draw another land. That would be swell, because it kind of sucks to have to pay a bunch of mana for, or to like lose these lands. I don't know why they play with Is It Signet here, because I feel like it's just gonna get blown up. Ooh, Chain of Vapor is a better draw. Better than the Pulverize. I might just pass. Hope they can't kill me, and then try to be able to actually do something on my turn. Vault of Whispers. What's this gonna be? What the fuck is this? Are they gonna Chalice on 6? I'd love... No, they don't have enough for that. Oh, Chandra. Okay. We'll see what they do. Yep, just making elementals. I mean, it's a pretty quick clock, but it's not exactly, exile tokens. I'm going to bounce the 3-ball. So now Pulverize is a little bit better. Tarn, huh? Guess I ponder here. Ponder first. Bunch of rituals. Alright, I think I can start trying to chain something together here. Dark Rit. Whatever it is, it needs to be lethal, right? Because fire that off. I'm just gonna YOLO it. Yeah, this'll do. This'll fuck. I think. Yeah, I can make this work. We can get there from here, I think. Yeah, I think. And by we can get there from here, I mean this gonna be close. So I'm gonna float. Oh, I can't pulverize. I should have fucking pulverized before I... Well, I can pulverize from my graveyard, I guess. Or no, I can't. Huh. This isn't working out quite the way I wanted it to. But now I've kind of boxed myself in here, so I'm gonna have to go for it. I should have pulverized before I played the Lion's Eye Diamonds, just for the extra storm. That was a mistake. So from here, this is a situation that makes me wish I had like a time spiral. Time spiral might be better than anything else here. But I'm just going to get Piff, and then I'm going to cast it. Make sure I leave one red up in case I can find another Burning Wish here. Seriously? What the fuck kind of deck is this? This is the problem with playing against, like, when you play against random crap. Like, I didn't see that. Not that I'm not random crap. I'm a random crap deck, but fucking, I didn't see a fucking Flusterstorm coming, you know? Like, what the fuck? If I had pulverized first... No, they did it off a Glimmer Void, right? I don't know. None of that worked out the way I wanted it to. Mistakes were fucking made. Okay. I'm just going to start with the Preordain. Nothing better to do. And I'm going to bottom that and take the preordain and pass. Planes. Okay. LED's a fine draw here, but I really need to find a business spell. That's a business spell. Since I can't cast it this turn anyway, I'm just gonna take the brainstorm. And then I'll probably end step the brainstorm. Hopefully they don't have a Thalia. That would be the end. So I'm definitely, so they're just wasting that. So I'm definitely brainstorming here, since I'm not getting Thalia'd. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let me think. I guess I'm just gonna go like this. Oops. I kind of wanted that Badlands. Please, Badlands off the, or Ritual off the Badlands instead of Ritual off the Petal. I should have done it the other way around. But unfortunately, I'm an idiot. However, I do know that the Badlands is down there somewhere. So, I'm going to go make black. I'm going to spend one Cabal Writ here, so I have one black mana floating. I'll go for this. And we got there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's going to be lethal. So, play the Badlands. Play Cabal Writ with blue. Boom. Take a look upstairs here. So it looks like it's 4-color Loam or Maverick. Could be like Abzan, something or other, but none of that matters. Just grabbing the tendrils. Alright. So this kind of deck, we sideboard pretty similarly to the prison decks. Cut the Duresses, bring in the Echoing Truths. And since they're more creature-based, it would seem Duresses comes out instead of Thoughtseize. Excuse me. So I'm not feeling too good about that Pulverize right now. I might just change it. Huh. I think I want to keep this hand. But I'm asking a lot of my Ponder to try to find me another land, and I'm also kind of hoping they don't have Wasteland. It's possible they have discard to start the game off with here, and that's going to make this hand. Okay, Hierarch is not discard. This looks like they might be gearing up for a turn 2 Liliana. Another Burning Wish, okay. Well, I'm still going to start off, like I said, with a Ponder. And I want most of these cards. So I did find another land. Unfortunately, it was a swamp. So Massacre is on the table. I'm going to play this Lotus Petal out, so I have extra mana up in case they play Thalia. This, yeah, I'm kind of smelling Liliana here. If I got the Lily, I think I just discard the Brainstorm, maybe. Yeah, this could just be like Abzan Maverick deck. Maverick-y sort of deck here. Stoneforge, interesting. They're not really doing anything to disrupt me right now. So, I'm definitely tempted to just massacre right now. I'm gonna do it. Oh, they don't have a planes. I'm a fucking idiot. God fucking damn it. I'm so fucking stupid. Well, now they can't play planes. That'll teach them. They're never gonna play planes. They're still not gonna attack me though. If they play Liliana now, I'll just discard the Massacre. Good God, I'm so fucking stupid. Massacre would have been good, you know, because then, like, I could try and make goblins. Goblins could be on the table. Library, okay. So they're still just not doing anything. You know, like, they're going to get the Batter Skull down, which is a little annoying. Alright, I'm going to brainstorm here. Ooh, okay. Might be able to get something going here. So Massacre is definitely going back, and one of the Doomsdays is going back. So now I need a minute. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. I'd really like to just be able to win this turn. I can make 3 black mana up to 5 black mana, 6 black mana. Oh wait, is that all I need? 6 black mana, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to be 1 short on black mana. But I can brainstorm and put Burning Wish into the pile. So that would let me draw. That would let me draw Dark Ritual and my Infernal Contract and leave me with 1 left. I think I can win. So I'm going to cast this. I'm just going to go for it. If they have something to break it up here, then I'm just boned. So now I Doomsday. A little bit of mana left. 6, 7, 8, 9. So brains. So I need this and contract, and then the remaining cards in the pile are going to be like LED Petal, I think. I think this works. Brainstorm. And put back Burning Wish, LED, Contract. Yeah, we good. I suppose if they have a Hydroblast, I could still lose here. But that's really the only... Hydroblast, I guess they have Flusterstorm's possibility. Mindbreak Trap. Like, I'm not out of the woods here, but... a Disenchant would do it too. Uh-oh. What do we got? Fuck me! They fucking had something. I wasn't expecting... I mean, that's basically the Disenchant. I wasn't expecting that specific card, but that's basically the Disenchant. Okay, well, I'm not going to change anything. This hand's fine. I'm going to get Ponder off Basic Island here, and then I really just want to try and win next turn. Would be the ideal. To win next turn, I probably need to see like LED Petal. Echoing Truth. I think I need that Echoing Truth. I want to have it. Okay. Yeah. So they probably take Doomsday here, because that's what they saw me try to go off with last time. What happened in game 1 of this match? I don't even remember. I tendrils them. Okay. I guess I should have known that I won, but what did they do? They took my Brainstorm. Okay, interesting. So I'm just going to pass. But I definitely have a line here where I might be able to Burning Wish for Doomsday. Thalia, okay. Oh shit, I should have fucking cracked that Delta, because I knew that I had the Underground Sea there, and that was not what I wanted to be doing. I think I want to just go grab Massacre, actually. Like, I know that I'm going to lose the Badlands, but I don't need the Badlands. And destroying Thalia is going to be better than bouncing Thalia. I could lose to like Sanctum Prelate on 4 here. But I guess I could still Echoing Truth that. It's just going to make my life a little harder. So I'm almost certainly losing the Badlands. Unless they have something they want to cast on 3. Another Wasteland. That's a little annoying. I wonder if they waste their Scrubland. If they do that, I still have Echoing Truth, so that doesn't seem like the right play. Plus, it would set them back so much. They'd be really leaning into this Thalia that I have an answer for. Yeah, they just go after that. That's fine. I think I probably just hit the Thalia right now with the Massacre. pass. Almost a threshold. Bog. Figures as soon as I said I'm almost a threshold, there goes my fucking library. I mean my graveyard, but just keep on keeping on. Thoughtseize. Great. Good stuff. So this is, they take the Cabal Ritual. Interesting. So one wasteland. Oh, and now I have an LED. I'm trying to think if there's a pass the turn pile here. Even if I have to wait 2 turns. So if I play LED, actually I probably should just hold LED. I don't want to expose it to a Assassin's Trophy or something. It could trophy one of my lands, but... So here's the problem. I can get 3 black mana sources to cast the Doomsday. The real question is if I cast... Like, so then if I make my pile be Conjurer's Bauble, Infernal Contract... Oh, I guess I have the Echoing Truth. So that could net me enough Storm. Conjurer's Bauble, Infernal Contract. Conjurer's Bauble, Infernal Contract. LED, LED. Or LED. Conjurer's Bauble, Infernal Contract. Petal, LED Wish. That might be enough. I'm going to go for it. I don't think I'm winning if I don't go for it. We'll see what they wasteland, because that'll be an interesting one. So, LED, Petal, Bauble, LED, Petal, Bauble, Contract, Burning Wish, I think is my pile. So, Contract will draw me, or Bauble will draw me Contract, putting LED on the bottom. I should have 1 mana left over, plus Petal, yes, okay. And so Storm count's going to be 1, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be lethal on its own, even if I have to Echoing Truth something else, I think. So this should be okay. The problem will arise if they can reorder my pile or play something that I need to get rid of. The Echoing Truth will help a little bit in that regard, but... And the Echoing Truth will insulate me against Liliana as well. If they can hit me with discard, though, I'm boned. Wasteland. They did Wasteland my Volk. Okay. That's fine. More or less expected. Play the bobble. Play the LED. I guess I'm gonna bounce my LED now, just in case they have a way to gain some life. I feel like they're holding a surgical here, and they're trying to find the right opportunity to crack it. And if they have the surgical, I'm pretty boned. Like, I can't beat a surgical on LED here, so that's just the way it is. I'm giving it my best shot. Oop, did they take the bait? Decay targeting LED. Yeah. Just cracked that for black. And then probably just bobble in response. Hopefully they don't have the surgical. No surgical. Looks like we're good. It's good that they used that decay there, because I wouldn't have beaten it with the remainder of my pile. Got any more tricks? Nope. Give them the drills. Okay, well, how about that? Opponent made a mistake. I prefer to think of it as opponent fell for my wily trick. I almost didn't do that too, which is like, you know. Alright, I can get another couple games in here. Is this the person I was just playing against? They come back for more? No. My memory is so fucked. Alright. Yes. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand is sketchy. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to bottom that. And I'm going to lead off on Thoughtseize. And hopefully I just peel a fucking Burning Wish or a blue mana. Force, Ponder, a bunch of Thought Seizes. Fuck. I guess I'm taking Thought Seize. This isn't gonna go well. I didn't cast anything. It's interesting. Blue. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna Ponder here. I wonder if they force it. Nope. They might force the Ponder. Okay. I'm real desperate for mana here. I'm just gonna hope they don't have anything to get rid of my basic lands. I mean my non-basic lands. There's the Ponder. Maybe they just want to have mana up. Could be that they have Spell Pierce. Could be that they're just trying to bluff having a Spell Pierce or Fluster or something. I don't know what deck this is, though. It could be, like, Blue-Black Omnitel or something. That's a good draw. I still need another discard spell. And I found one. Okay. I will Thought Seize here. Edict, Strix. I guess it's just Grixis control. I'll take the Force. 8 goblins is not a lot, though. It might not be good enough. I don't know what they're going to do next turn. I mean, they probably play Ponder. They crack the Delta. That's interesting that they crack the Delta before they Ponder. In my mind, it's, you know... So there's the Strix. I wonder if they Ponder here. Yeah, there's Ponder. Hopefully they'll shuffle the Ponder. I don't think I have a lot to be gained by waiting. I think 8 goblins. No shuffle, though. Maybe I just draw this Duress and then Duress again, and then next turn make 8 goblins. What was the very last card? It was another Burning Wish, right? Force. They have a Jace now, though. That's a pain. I'm going to take the Jace and just cross my fingers that they don't have a blue card. Because I definitely don't think I can beat Jace. Jace plus Edict is like, it's too many ways to get rid of my 8 goblins. So, just crossing the old fingers here. Because it's not going to get better than this. Crack it. If they drew a blue card, I'm just going to concede. They did. Alright. Yeah, so that game didn't really work out good. I'm gonna try not bringing in the Flusterstorms here, like I did last time. I'm just gonna cut Rain of Filth and 1 Preordain. I'm gonna leave all my Burning Wishes in the deck. Still kind of experimenting with game plans versus this deck, which I'm assuming is just Grixis control now. They showed me the red mana. I wonder if maybe I should have mulled to 5. That 6 was just a little weak, but it might have just been on par with an average 5 anyway. So hard to say. I wish I just didn't have to mulligan. That's really, you know, the ideal scenario. I think my average mull is well over 6.5. So like most of the time I'm not mulliganing. So I would like to play first. This hand looks acceptable. It still is a little ways away from doing a whole lot, but it's got enough discard that I'm going to roll with it. And basically, the way I'm seeing this is like these are effectively cantrips. Him is going to go first. Or actually, I'll take the Fluster first. Fluster will go first, him will go second. Maybe Toxic Deluge will have to go next. If I think I'm going to be on the Goblin's plan. The best draw would be a red mana source or a ritual, and then another red mana source or a ritual, whichever one I didn't draw the first time. Because I would want to be able to, like, ritual duress empty would be acceptable. This hand is actually, I don't know, it's pretty slow, so but I'll snag the him here. That Snapcaster's a little annoying. If I drew a red mana source here, come on, red mana, I can make 6 goblins, which is not great. Another Thoughtseize. Well, now I can at least take the Snapcaster, although they might just run it out. Nope. Ah, they have a fucking force. I'm going to take the Snapcaster because I don't want them to snap him. I still have Duress for the force. The Toxic Deluge isn't doing anything to me right now, but it will if I have the empty. And actually, the Snap was their only blue card now that I think about it. So I could potentially still sneak goblins in. Red mana? Lotus Petal. Do I just make 6 goblins? Oh, they're cracking. Okay, so they're probably going to K-command me here. They might do a draw step K-command, which is actually really good for me, because it's extra storm. So I'm going to pitch my Doomsday. Targeting Snapcaster. Okay. Discard my Doomsday. Play out this. Now I don't feel so bad about making the goblins. Because now I can... Well, actually, they're... Well... See, now that they... I wonder if they're going to counter this. They're going to counter this Dark Ritual. I fucking know it. Oh, they didn't. So... They can now counter one of these copies, but they're going to have to lose their Snapcaster to do it. And they're not going to, because they're just going to fucking snap. They're just going to fucking Toxic Deluge, and I'm a fucking idiot. Let's try another one. I fucking played that so bad. Probably shouldn't have kept that hand. Probably... I don't even know about the discard. They just always had, you know, more discards, so it's hard to, or they always had, you know, more stuff I needed to discard, more ways around my discard. So it's hard to know if I even should have fucking done anything differently there. Except maybe mull that hand, because it was clunky. It needed to draw really well to make that empty worthwhile. And the fact that they had fucking Toxic Deluge and all those other spells I needed to get rid of was fucking pain in the ass. Not running so hot tonight. I've been on a bit of a mediocre streak lately. I started here tonight, right? Yeah. Some earlier matches. Those are mostly Belcher. I was playing a little Belcher. So yeah, going 50-50 so far. Not ideal, but strictly speaking, I could have drawn a discard spell to try and discard my try and get their Toxic, but they probably would have just forced it. No, if I had a discard spell, I wouldn't need to draw another discard spell to take their Snapcaster. Like, I would have needed Thoughtseize, basically. Alright, one more. Come on. Boot it up. I played against this person earlier. I want to say they're on Miracles or something. This hand's fine. This hand's actually pretty good if this preordained finds me something worthwhile. Let's say Miner's definitely getting Underground Sea. And I'm just going to preordain Dark Ritual Doomsday. Actually, I think I'm going to take that because this could be good enough to do a pass a turn pile. And it, depending on what I see when I Thoughtseize them. Misty Rainforest, okay. Misty Valk, Preordain. This smells like a combo deck. Probably Sneak and Show. So they did one top, one bottom. I'm definitely going to Thoughtseize now. Let's see what we got here. So I'm just going to take the Force. They'll have they could have Double Bolt next turn, but Double Bolt's only going to put me down to, or if I, the issue would be if I try and make a pass a turn pile here. The issue is going to be if they bolt after I cast one of my draw fours, because I would go down to 9 and then down to 4, which puts me in the range of Double Bolt. So maybe I'm going to take the Force, but I think the pass a turn pile is off the table. I'm just going to hope to draw a cantrip. Although I guess I'm Double Bolts on the table with Doomsday no matter what. Ooh, they didn't go for the second thing. Pyromancer. Interesting. So that was their draw for the turn. They don't have another land in hand. Cantrip. Not a cantrip. So I know their hand exactly. It's Bolt, Bolt, True Name, True Name. Do I... So they can at best do 5 damage to me. Well, actually, let's think. So now if I Doomsday, I'll go to 8. Piece would put me to 6 and then come my house. So I'm still vulnerable to a single bolt. So I just have to pass again. This is one of those instances where this is actually probably the first time I've really felt the pain of possibility of bolt. Now, though, if I draw a cantrip, I won't die to a single bolt. But they've... Okay, I can kill them now. I have given them a lot of possibility to draw more counter magic. But this is actually a pretty good situation for me because I can... If they have one counter spell, they'll probably spend it on the Doomsday here. Even if they spend it on the Ritual, I can still try and make goblins or something. Which should not be a ton of goblins. Okay, they're bolting me, sure. is good. Does Writ resolve? Doomsday. Doomsday's good. Okay, so they're dead. So this is gonna be my pile. They're gonna be super duper dead. Ultra mega dead. I can't even stick a fucking duress in this pile, I think. Yeah. They're definitely going to be keeping in their bolts, and they might be... Actually, I can just get tendrils now and not show off the contract. I wish I'd been thinking that through, because then I could have hidden both contracts in my pile, and they wouldn't have known that I have to cut my life total in half again. That would have been the right thing to do. I wasn't paying close enough attention to my storm count. But anyway, in this matchup, I'm bringing the empties. I cut a Burning Wish, I think. I want to try something. I'm going to cut a Cabal Writ and a Preordain. The reasoning behind this, Preordain is a card that I might cut in this matchup anyway, so that's not weird. The reasoning behind this is, in a lot of situations where I'm boarding into empties, I'm boarding out one Burning Wish, but if I'm trying to chain an Infernal Contract into a kill, or into a business spell, I want maximum Burning Wishes to have maximum number of business spells. The Cabal rituals are kind of slow and clunky if I'm just trying to hard cast empty. Rain of Filth is good. I don't want to cut the Rain of Filth because it's good for that and it's good for forcing my way through soft counters. So the other option is to cut Conjurer's Bauble, which I don't do all that often, and the reason is because I kind of think it's... Oh, actually, I should be cutting a Doomsday in this matchup. Preordain and Doomsday. That's the cut. Forget everything I said about that Cabal Ritual. In a matchup full of bolts and soft counters, Doomsday is not a great card. And I think there's even an argument for just fucking cutting all of them. But I think this is going to be my last match tonight. It's, I got some stuff to do after this, so I'll play 5 matches. That's not bad. It's not bad for a little Monday night legacy action. So hopefully I can fucking win this one and call it a 3-2 for the night and not feel too bad about myself. It's hard to say that I'm on like a bad streak because looking at my results over the past few matches is like, I don't know, there's a lot of wins right here, and then I kind of hit a soft streak last time I played on I guess it was these matches were my last 5 that I streamed, and I haven't really played much in between that was a couple days ago, and now streaming again I'm kind of 50-50 again, so it's like, I don't know, I've been pretty streaky with this, you can see some big stretches of fucking W's, and then like occasional streaks of L's in there. I don't know. I'm still hovering right around 60% match win, so I'm feeling okay about that, but this hand's got a lot of basics. I think I'm going to keep it just on the back of that. It's got business, basics, and discard, So it's not fast, but it's got a lot of what I'm kind of looking to do here. I think I would lose more by going to a unknown 6 than keeping this hand. So. And that was another good draw, because it's gonna make my brainstorm a lot better. Huh. I think I want most of these cards here. I might slow roll a little to maximize the effectiveness of my cantrips. Since I got all these basics, they don't have a threat yet. They're probably just going to be stocking up on counter magic and whatnot. And so me getting a couple of discard spells and kind of playing slow and trying to sculpt the hand is going to be the play here. Still no discard. I guess I'm going to play the Delta. So my next card down was another fetch land, which I don't exactly want, but I also want to be able to brainstorm. Well, I guess I'll draw the fetch. So here comes a Null Rod. Interesting. That was not a card I expected to see, but it's also not necessarily a death sentence here. So I'll draw this Delta. I'm just going to keep... Well, I guess I can preordain here. The thing is, I don't have any non-basics or more basics left in my deck because they're all in my hand. So, Rain of Filth is a good draw. I'm going to put that preordain on the bottom and draw the Rain of Filth. And pass. And I'm thinking I might be able to think about trying to make goblins here. Goblins is probably going to be the best way to go through this Null Rod, but I am going to need both of these to make red mana for me. So next turn, I'll have to think about it. It's going to depend on what I draw. If I can brainstorm into just a plain old empty the warrants, that would be good. That would be helpful, because that'll make, like, not having to try to Burning Wish. Burning Wish is kind of like a choke point. Inquisition. Huh. The Inquisition's probably going to... I don't think I'm going to brainstorm here, because the Inquisition probably has to take the Burning Wish. They could take Rain of Filth. Or they could take one of my discard spells. Let's see what they do here. This might be finally them playing a threat. Might be Young Peasy. What is this? What do they... Is it... Oh, Gurmag Angler. Okay. So they don't have that many cards left in hand. They do have a big old threat on board. But... Another fucking land. I guess I'm brainstorming here. If the brainstorm gets countered... Oh my god, so many fucking lands. Jesus. I'm not going to put those back. I'm going to put back these two, because I want to actually fetch these. I wonder if they have Stifle. They might Stifle here. I still have a little bit of time. And I have plenty of discard, but losing all of those... Like, them taking the business spell, and me losing out on the, I guess I'm going to Thoughtseize here. them losing, or me missing completely on this brainstorm, just hitting a shitload of lands, puts me in an awkward spot. Brainstorm, okay. Still got a ton of fucking... discard. Marsh Casualties. I'm going to take the Marsh Casualties because that's kind of was my plan, is the goblins. So, I will just pass now. So they play another Wasteland. It's not really doing them any good. I'm going to take a big old Gurmag Angler hit. I need something that will let me make some more, like, cantrip. I need a cantrip. Burning Wish. 10 goblins. No, it's not 10 goblins. Because... It's not 10 goblins because I don't have enough red mana to make goblins. I'm going to Duress. Just see what they got up there. I know they have a bolt. There's spell piercing it. It's just a bolt, right? I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay. I'm sure they waste my Underground Sea here. Just a bolt. Okay. I still have one more Duress. I suppose if they have another bolt now, I'm dead. But that's probably just a risk I gotta take. So I need to make something happen now. Doomsday. I can only cut my life total in half once, though. Did I move a Preordain to the board, though? No. Perfect. What's my game plan? Is my game plan to just Burning Wish for Infernal Contract and hope I get there? Do I Duress, Reign of Filth, Doomsday to put myself to 1 Burning Wish for empty and then pass a couple turns and try to get there with the Tendrils plus empty? Like, that's gonna be... I can make 5 or 10 goblins here. I will have to block the Gurmag Angler. I would lose to a Bolt or Marsh Casualties. I'm definitely cracking this. I'm getting Badlands, that's for sure. And I'm definitely duressing to see what they have in hand. Force, which they could have cast. So, now I'm in an interesting spot. Can I play this land? I can't play this land. I can cast Reign of Filth. No, I can't even... I don't even have the mana to cast empty. So, what's the play? The play then is going to be Reign of Filth, Doomsday, Burning Wish for Tendrils. Is that going to get me up enough? And then try and string something together after that. No, I don't think that's the plan. I think the plan is this. I think this is my only possible win here. I'm going to make 3 blue mana and 1 red mana, and then fucking make a ton of black mana. I'm going to Burning Wish for the draw 4, and fucking pray to the Elder Gods, except that this Null Rod is going to make it really hard, so it means I'm probably going to have to top deck my Burning Wish. I'm going to have to draw my Tendrils. 4, 5, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, it's possible. It's a fucking outside shot, but it's possible. I need to draw cantrips, no artifacts. I need to find my Tendrils naturally. But it is not impossible. That's... those are the cards I needed to see to actually have a shot at making this happen, so... Ponder. Show me the Tendrils. That's not a Tendrils. I'm going to take the Preordain, though. I'm going to Preordain and bottom both. Bottom. Then eat the Tendrils. See. Yeah. Brainstorm. Show me the Tendrils. Fuck. Yeah, that's game. Alright. Actually, the Tendrils there, I would have needed to hit, like, Ritual Tendrils there, so. Okay, didn't make it. What game was that? Was that game 1? That wasn't game 1, right? So why are all my empties in the sideboard? Did I not submit my sideboard? That's weird. Very weird. Well. Oh wait, that's wrong. I mean empty. Same thing as last time. Same thing I said I was doing last time. Cutting a Doomsday, bringing Preordain. I must not hit submit. If I had submitted properly there would have been a Preordain in my sideboard, and I would have been able to win from that position. So it's worth noting. I think I need to keep this because it's got the basic, it's got the cantrips, and it's got some discard. So I really just need to find more stuff to do. I think I need to shuffle that. Not a land. Fine. Just gonna try and keep building up a hand here. Sure. Probably gonna take the Brainstorm. Would be my guess. Could take the Petal. I don't know. Maybe one of the discard spells, but I think Brainstorm is probably gonna be the one they take. Nope, they took the Thoughtseize. Okay, this hand still is relatively resilient against discard, just by virtue of having a lot of redundancy. But it's a little vulnerable to Daze. I'd really like another land here. Not a land. Ponder. Shuffle. Land. That's good. I guess I'm going to play it out in Duress. I hope they don't have Wasteland, though. That'd be painful here. Force, Fluster, Brainstorm. No Wasteland. I'm going to take the Fluster. And then they'll probably Brainstorm here. They might hold it up. Yep. I'd rather Brainstorm end step. They have the True Name. Maybe I should have pitched the Force. I'm taking the Force, I'm not sure. Preordain's going to be a little better than Ponder here. if I'm just looking for another land. I wonder if they were going to force something. They're forcing, they did pitch Brainstorm. So this is what I was just going to speculate about. They forced pitching Brainstorm because they want to hold True Name because it's their only threat. And that's totally fine. I don't mind them doing that there. True Name is just a clock. Relatively slow clock. Oh, the Brainstorm. They must have had drawn the other Brainstorm, so that makes pitching Brainstorm a lot better. Because they don't have to give up their Brainstorm or their True Name. So that's a little unfortunate for me, but regardless, that means they're not putting a clock on me this turn. So I'm still kind of searching for the missing pieces. This is definitely looking like... Oh, there's Delver. Okay, so there's a threat. But they did have to crack their fetch to play it. That's a good draw. Dark Rit is also a good draw. I want all these cards. Still a little ways away here, but I know one of the cards in the hand is a True Name. I'm not sure I'm going to be on the empty plan anymore, because True Name and Delver is going to make... I would need a lot of goblins to get through that. Probably like 14. Although, if I can come up with another black or red mana source, we might be able to talk. If they found another Brainstorm to set up the Tarn with, I'll be displeased. I mean, to set up the Delver with. So they did have the Brainstorm. That's fun. So now Delver's going to flip. Or flipping Preordain. Another Delver. So they have... Their hand is Preordain, Delver, True Name, as far as I know. Although they've cast enough Brainstorms where the True Name might not be in there anymore. Regardless, this is still just a clock, so I'm going to need to... And they haven't showed me a Wasteland yet. So I'm just going to keep on cantripping, trying to find some stuff to do. They forced that, so now they don't have any cards in hand. And it's interesting that they've spent their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They dead? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're dead. Right? This says threshold. Alright. If it works, it works. I don't know why I held priority. I didn't really have to there. Give him the blades. Alright. Well, that was a good way to end it. I didn't have to feel bad about the old 2-3. I went 3-2, so thanks for watching. I'm going to go get a chicken pot pie from my mother-in-law. Bye, bitches.